Hello everyone, welcome back. Let me do it again. Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I'm going to show you a project called TraderJoe. Guys, this is like your pancake swaps, but for the Avalanche chain. They're very similar in how they work. They're both decentralized exchanges offering great things. You can, stake in a pool and farm and whatnot. Just do NFTs as well. I'm sure it will do in the future. I'm going to break it down because I bought some of this. If you was a Patreon, you knew I was buying this because you saw the alert. And the reason I bought it is because I think it's going to seriously perform well in the future. And it's going to be sitting on prices and market cap, or even prices, maybe more, maybe higher than the prices of what we see with Pancake Swap. Am I getting your attention? If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Did I just say that? I'm saying it again. Before I dive into this, I need to let you know, I am not a financial advisor. These are my own personal opinions on the market. Please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, TraderJoe. It's a touchy one because I love the project. I'm super bullish on TraderJoe right now. I'm bullish on it. And it's funny because it's been out for a while. How long has TraderJoe been out? And never once, because I'll be using it like when I want to trade like my Avalanche to RAS and to whatever RAS. I call RAS with everything. You can't get Shiba RAS on there. At least I don't think so. Maybe you can. But I never once thought to invest in the Joe coin. So now, I'm paying attention to it. It's got a 250 million market cap. It's a mid-size cap. Let me just talk about, I got to dive into it, the staking side of things. Because when you buy Joe, you can stake your Joe. I don't know why I'm laughing. It just sounds funny, innit? Let me just quickly show people, because, there's new people to the industry that don't understand staking, decentralized exchanges and whatnot. I'm even going to show you how to buy this, how to set it up on your, because you need a MetaMask and whatnot. I'm going to show you everything so you can get started right away. And, hopefully this tutorial can really help you in your future, on your journey. So it's a decentralized exchange. It offers so much DeFi, farming, lending and whatnot. It's very simple to set up, guys. And I'm just going to do it quickly. If you want to get some of this stuff, TraderJoe, I didn't realize you can buy it on Binance. That's the easy. You can buy it on Binance and then send it from your Binance to your MetaMask. You need a MetaMask wallet. You're thinking, what's a MetaMask? Well, for those who are new watching, MetaMask is like I want to call it a protocol that provides you a wallet, because you can get different types of wallets for it. Well, it gives you one wallet address, which you can faintly see there. It's a wallet address, and it's based on the Ethereum chain, but it's clever because you can add different chains to it, so it'll always be the same address, but it works for different chains. Very clever. Crypto wallet gateway here, gateway to the blockchain of apps. So download this, whether it's on your phone, on your laptop. I would say on the laptop. I would definitely recommend doing it on your laptop with a ledger, because people can hack your stuff if you don't. Ledger's the safest. Once you've got your MetaMask, come over to chainlist.org. Come on this, because you need to set up the Avalanche chain, right? You type in AVAX like this, AVAX. You see it here, Avalanche mainnet. You just connect your wallet, click it, and then it installs the Avalanche blockchain on your MetaMask. You're going to need some Avalanche tokens as a gas fee. You don't need lots. Come on, 13 pence, 20 pence, something like that for each transaction that you make. Because when you want to stake your coins into a pool, that's a transaction. So sort that out. Get that done. Go on Binance, buy some Avalanche coins. Because, for me, I just bought my Avalanche tokens, and then I actually went on TraderJoe, and then obviously I changed some of my Avalanche to, because you can click on trade up here, and then I changed some of my Avalanche to Joe, so you can see it like this. Like I said, you can buy it on Binance, or you can just trade it like this and pull it. So I did it like this, trade some of my Avalanche to Joe. Once you've got your Joe, that's pretty much the setup, right? Once you've got your Joe, do you have your Joe? My mom, I can picture. Do you have your Joe? I have it, mommy. Okay, go and get it. No, mommy, I have it. Okay, go away. I can't do it. I'm messing up. When you have your Joe, you can click on the stake up here, and then it shows that you can stake your Joe. When you stake your Joe, you receive X Joe as a additional coin. Now, I got to break this down because this was racking my brain last night for hours. And I've been looking on YouTube, and people, I'm the same. I'm thinking to myself, Because what they say is you can stake your Joe. They give you XJoe and then you can stake your XJoe to receive additional awards. What do I mean by this? Well, right now, if you just stake your Joe, apparently you're just going to get 25%-ish every week, 25% APR. That's what they claim, right? If you was to then stake or farm your XJoe, you should be getting 25% plus whatever the XJoe is going to give you as well. And I found it very confusing because I could not see the Joe tokens increasing. So I'm thinking, well, where? Because, you know, when you get into a stake pool, you can see it increasing. Just real quick, like, I'll come over to, where's my pancake? Because, you know, when you go into a pool, you be clicking on farm pools, you should be able to see your increase. If I'm staking my Joe, I want to see it increased. And this is where people were getting confused. And I was getting confused. But I'm going to try and break it down, make it clear. So, like, look, for example, okay, I'm staking my cake in here. You can't see it. Find a crap example. I'm on the wrong chain. I'm on the Avalanche chain. But you can see the price increase. And I tell you what, here's a fine example. So, I've got my Joe here. And then if you want, you can click on farm. I'm going to right click and open it. It brings you to a page like this. Showing the farms. You can scroll down slightly and then you can see here on the left your Joe pool. This is your average Joe pool, right? And here's an example. I'm staking right now and you can see here coins are increasing. You see it? Coins are increasing. So well, this is increasing. That's my reward. So it's giving me APR. Now, when you look at this says 21%. So am I getting the 21% plus the 25%? This is what I was trying to work out, and I think I've sussed it out. And it's all down to do with this XJoe coin. Can you even call it a coin? I mean, if you do, they are very clever with this. I'm going to seriously break it down and help you understand what this is, because it's something more than just a coin. I don't even know if you want to call it a coin. It's something else. What do I mean? Because, you know, you can't sell that. You can't trade it. If you come onto farms and stuff, you can't farm. You can't, like, do it with other... You can farm... Like, if you click on farm here... Do you see XJoe with any other farm? Because I don't. I just see the only farm pool I see is this. If there are more, fine. Actually, let me just search XJoe. Look, so you got Joe. You can stake normal Joe, but I don't see XJoe. The only farm pool I see is this one here, XJoe. And what am I getting at? This is clever. Do we call it a coin? If we do, its value can never ever go down. That's what I'm getting. This is why it's clever. I just want to make sure I've got two different pages up. So you got the Joe, and I want to grab up the stake. So you got the standard Joe that you're staking. Now here's the thing. At first I was thinking, well, maybe this pool here where it says pending rewards shows both APRs of what you will receive, meaning the 21% here, which is your XJoe, plus the standard stake, the 25, so in total 46. Maybe that whole 46% is in this pool here, and this is where the coins are going to add up to 46%. That's what I was thinking. Let me refresh this one more time just to see, make sure it's doing it right. The Joe, here we go, because now it says 23 Joe, right? Well, 0.23 Joe. I'm thinking that this is the whole 46% of what you're going to receive. But here's another thing. I need to break down this XJoe because it's really, really clever. Why? Because when you stake your Joe for XJoe, you can maximize your rewards and get no impermanent loss. That's what dragged me to this project, because when you farm coins, you can receive impermanent loss. What is that? Well, if one coin goes up too high, because when you stake, you have to have an equal amount of money, right? So equal amount of this and equal amount of that. If one coin goes too up high or too down low, you receive impermanent loss because it's not balancing out. You're providing liquidity, it should stay balanced, right? So that's what impermanent loss kind of means, and you can lose money from it. People do, get wiped out from it. But this is saying you do not get any impermanent loss. XJoe is supposed to be a coin that, is based on receiving 0.05 fee. Meaning that, right, let me hold on. For every swap Joe does, every time people swap Joe, 0.05 is a fee collected to XJoe and is used to buy back Joe tokens. To really help you understand, imagine this as a coin. It's just a coin, and the only way it grows is when 0.5 fees come in. Coming over there. Oh, someone sold. Oh, someone's doing some avalanche and so 0.5 fees. All these fees are coming in from different places. Every farm that you see on TraderJoe, all these farms, they're all given 0.5 fees. All these farms here, people that are in them, 0.5, it's all coming into your XJoe like this. That's how this coin's going up. You see, that's why I'm saying it's clever, because you can't. I mean, if you wanted to, you can try and find the contract address and sell it. But I wouldn't do that. Why? Because if you sell your X Joe, you ain't getting your Joe back. That's what I'm saying. It's clever because your X Joe is based on the value of the amount of Joe that you have. Meaning, if you sold your X Joe, you wouldn't be able to unstake it or turn it back into Joe. So I wouldn't sell it. You'd be stupid to do that. And it's very clever, because that means the X Joe coin, which is, 0.5 fees here, it's just going to keep going up in price. It's just going to keep rising. It's just going to I can't stop. Look, I'm going to break it down more. We have a price right here, or a little box that says 1x Joe equals 1.22 Joe, right? So from the moment you stake your coins, you're going to receive these. And here's my example. So you are receiving this 25.6, but they've done it in a clever way. Your 25.6 APR, which changes, is basically this here. And just to make you understand, right? Super clean, super simple. If you had 10x Joe, right? You had 10. You staked your normal Joe. Let's say you staked like 15 Joe, and then it gave you 10x Joe, and you hold on to that 10x Joe. And matter of fact, you put it in a stake pool and you stake it, right? This is what you're going to receive as a reward, 1.2, right? Watch this, look. So 10x Joe times 1.22. Okay, let's say you had 12x Joe, because this is what it's amounting to. 12.2. You had 12.2 Joe. Then you staked your X Joe, which you only had 10, right? This is how it would look. You only had 10x Joe. I'm getting confused. You got 12.2 Joe, right? Because you want to stake a 12.2 Joe. They give you 10x Joe in exchange, because that's the amount according to this, right? Now, with your 10x Joe, let's say this price here, because like I said, it's increasing. Let's say in a week's time it goes up. What if it goes to, you've only got 10 of them, right? 10x Joe. What if this price goes to like 1.6? Just saying, it's going up. It's going up and up. It's going to continue to increase. You'll have a situation where your 10, you times it by, because the price is going up for X Joe, 1.6. You no longer have 10x. You no longer have 12.2 Joe anymore. You now have 16 Joe. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the price of the X Joe is increasing, and this here, what we're seeing here, is related to this over the week. These two are paired, guys. You have to look at it like that, because this is going to continue to go up, and then this is going to continue to change, but they're paired. This is how they're doing it, and it's clever because we're used to seeing like coins just go up every day. Oh, I've got a bit of change here, it's going up. But this is based on buybacks, and that's what this is. This coin is a buyback coin. You can't. It's just like a buyback. Do you even call it coin? I don't know, but that's what it is. Now I'm just gonna sit back and pay attention. It makes sense now, because now you're earning this when this goes up, plus you're earning this here, the 21% APR. I'm going to look over the day, because I worked out that if I was only, because I decided to do both, because I wasn't sure. Do I keep it in just my Joe in the pool? Do I stake my Joe in and stake my X Joe as well? I decided to do the whole lot. And I'm gonna wait. Well, I say I'm gonna wait. It worked out that I'm being transparent. You can see I got 469 Joe, X Joe, right? That I'm staking 469 X Joe. It comes to about $1,300. If it was 21%, how much rewards should I receive in a day? Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Watch this, look. So 496 coins is what I got. I'll be precise, 0.45. That's how many X Joe coins I've got. Make it clean, simple for you. Times it by 21%. Times it by 21.61%. I want to be precise. What it gives me over the year, in 1 year, if I was to do it for a year, I would receive 107x Joe, or Joe, whatever you want to call it, Joe. I should receive 107 Joe in this pool, it should say 107 over the year. But what would I receive in a day? Let's divide it by 365 days, because there's roughly 365 days in a year. Well, there is. I should, in 1 day, receive 0.29 in 1 day. Now, I started this last night, so maybe 12 hours ago, something, maybe, yeah, about 12 hours ago, 13, 14 hours ago. By the end of 24 hours, so by come 11 o'clock tonight, it should say 0.29. If I'm receiving 21%. If it goes above 0.29, which it looks like it's going to do, because right now it's 0.23 and it's only half the day. If it goes above, then that must mean I'm earning more than this, because the 0.29 a day would be based on it being 21%. So if this goes to like 0.4, 0.5 Joe, then I know I'm earning this APR here on top of this APR here at the same time, and it's being shown in this pool. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you, and hopefully you guys can grasp that and do it yourself. So when you stake your tokens, keep an eye on this. You can do the same percentages and stuff what I did. It's very simple. Whatever you got, you take your coins, you times it by 21%, and make sure you put that percent. If you don't press that button, it's not going to work. Then you divide it by 365 days. This is what you should be earning a day. So I'm going to wait and see. By the end of today, if it's more than 0.29, I know if it's only 0.29, then I know that I'm only getting in this pool right here 21%, which is fine. It doesn't matter. Why? Because whichever way it works, I still know I'm going to earn, because I have to take into consideration that this bit here is going to increase. And now let me show you my fine example. So right now I have a total of, I just want to work it out of you to show you how many Joe tokens I have. So it says here 496, right? This is the X Joe. I'm going to show you 496. 0.45, I'll be precise, times it by how much is each X Joe towards a Joe? 1.22. Just keep it real. Times it by 1.22. If I was to unstake my farm, if I was to unstake my X Joe, I would have 605 Joe. Okay? And that's based on it being this price per Joe, right? One X Joe being this price. What if in a month from now, just saying, what if in a month from now, this is sitting on 1.8 as an example, 1.8. Now look, right now, if I was to unstake, I'd have 605 coins. If it goes to 1.8, and I've got, how much did I say? 496.45. Watch this, just to show you, so you can understand how this works. It's just shown differently on their UI. 496.45 times it by what if it does go to 1.8, because right now it's at 1.2. In a month's time it could say 1.8, times it by 1.8. I won't have 605 Joe when I unbound it. I will have 893 Joe. Do you see what I'm saying? So you are earning that APY, providing that this keeps going up, and it should do. Seriously clever, because you can't sell X Joe. And if you did, you'd be a fool, because you lose your Joe. It's just basically a coin that's sitting there. That's the only way this coin is effective is by rewards coming in. That's how this coin works. It's just a coin that just receives rewards all over the place. Yep, take my 0.5. All these 0.5s, it's just building up this coin. Building. The more people are transacting through TraderJoe. Very clever, guys. I like it. That's why I'm thinking, can you call it a coin? Or can you just call it a protocol? Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But I like it. Whatever it is, I like it. And people can make absolute insane gains if you get in now. This is just all based on TraderJoe, or Joe being £1.70. So what am I earning? I haven't even worked out what I'm earning. I'm just trying to show you how the mechanism works. Look, I keep it real. If it's correct and I'm earning 25 plus the 21, it's about 46% APY. So, you know, what did I say? I got about 605 coins. Times it by, what did I say? 41.6. Let's just say 41.6%. No, 20, 45, 46%. Let's just call it 46%. I'm getting about 46% APY, which works out about 200. I would receive 278 Joe over the year, which is cool. You know, it's all right, cool. Because if in 1 year Joe does a 10x, you know, 278 Joe right now is about, not a lot. It's not great. £1.70. I'm earning about £473, which ain't great right now in a year. But what if Joe does a 10x? What if it does a 20x? Because I see Joe sitting on the price, you know, the market cap sizes of what Pancake is. Avalanche has got a lot to go. And I think it's going to seriously develop. More people are going to jump into Joe. It will be the next big decentralized exchange. You're looking at a nice price right here. This is not investment advice. I'm just saying. Tried not to. I'm just thinking about what I was saying before. Try not to confuse you guys. I hope I made it simple. If this does a 10x, you'd be looking at a market cap size of 2.5 billion. You know, because you 10x it right here, 2.5 billion. The price would be about 17 pounds for one coin, 17 pounds. And then I would be earning 4,730, because you times that by 10, right? That times it by 10. I'll be earning about 4,700 a month, which ain't bad. It's nice, little passive income. That's only based on me investing what I've invested today. I'm going to keep buying more Joe. And I tell you what, patrons, you will see the alerts. If you don't want to miss it, become a patron. I got 7 tiers, take your pick. I recommend going for my exclusive VIP partner tier. This one here. This will unlock all my posts you can see when I buy, when I sell, when I stake, when I do the whole lot. If you want that little bit more, go for my CEO tier if you can afford it. It gives you my super alerts. My super alerts gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. It's all in there. They see stuff first. So look into that. It could be good for you on your journey. It might help you. But yeah, I'm interested to see where this is going to go. I think it can do a 20x, maybe more. No, this could 100. No, I like to look at coins. When I invest in coins, I like to believe they can 100x. If it was to 100x, I just want to show you this, right? I just want to show you. I believe it will do a 20x, and I'm happy to go on the basis it does a 20x. Why? Because I times this by 2. Over the year, I'll be earning 9,000 a month. Sorry, 9,000 a year. I'm happy with that. What's that into this divided by 12? How many? What am I getting in 12 months? I'll get like 700 quid every month. I'm happy with that. What? Based on £1,000 investment? I'm happy because if I invest 10 grand, you're getting 7 grand a month. Because you times that by 10. I'm just saying this is a £1,000 investment. I might put more because that's a 20. That's based on a 10x or 20x. So I'm happy with that, and I can see that happening. If TraderJoe was to do that 100x, what kind of market cap would it sit on? Is it possible? Can be. I mean, again, I'm happy for 20x. Times it by 100. I just want to show you, put it out there. You're looking at 25 billion. I don't know if that's going to happen this cycle, but I could be wrong. But I think maybe in a couple of years' time as it develops, it could go there. But I'm focusing on the 20x, which for me right now is this. Times it by 20. A super realistic figure, 5 billion market cap. That's what I'm looking at. And if I get myself in a position where I've invested like 3 grand, 4 grand into TraderJoe, and I'm earning a nice passive income, that could be good. That's what I'm thinking, guys. And this is what it's about. It's about creating passive income for yourself where you fall asleep, you dream about SpongeBob SquarePants with Patrick Starfish in Jellyfish Island catching jellyfish, and you just sleeping and you wake up with money in your pocket, chilling, doing nothing. So this is what it's about. I'm looking for these coins that bring in nice passive income. This could do good. I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing for you. If it was, I'm sorry. Guys, check out TraderJoe in your own time before you invest. If it was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Hold on. Subscribe if you're new watching. I feel like my words ain't coming out. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.